YouTube. Another update from Utah again. Back to Utah. Got a story for y'all, a trucking story. Show y'all what we deal with out here. And unfortunately, it's probably not too uncommon. I'm putting my crap away. I just got out the shower, did some laundry, so bear with me. So yesterday I told y'all we had a load to go pick up in Idaho, and we're gonna take it to New York, New Berlin, New York. The appointment is at 9 o'clock at night, 2100. Not a big deal. We called to see if we could get there early, if they'd have it done early. They said probably not by 6, but a good chance by 7. We show up 5:23. I looked, that's our arrive. We sent the arrive call at 5:23. It wasn't ready. They said it'd probably be a while, so we went and spent about 2 hours backing. Get done about 7:30, and from there we just sit. My trainer goes to take a nap. And think about that, while I mentioned that. Last trainer, had we got there and had to wait, he'd have been like, work on your pre-trip. I'm going to play Grand Theft for 6 hours. We actually went out and he worked with me on backing. So, steps in the right direction. Good trainer. But where was I? Oh, so we get there at 7:30ish. The plan is that we're going to get loaded, and then he's going to drive all night, and then I'll pick up and drive the next morning. We'll run team like that. He'll do the nights, I'll do the days for a while. Which, it's fine with me. I'm just trying to get back in the swing thing. As after 2 weeks without driving, it's taking its toll a little bit. There's long distances or whatever. So daytimes, whatever. I sit in the truck. I didn't want to go to sleep, because if I went to sleep then and then woke up, I wouldn't be able to sleep more later, and then I'd be tired for my shift. So I wanted to stay up and then sleep when he got on the road and started driving. Stay awake and watch us get out of town and then go crash when we're on the stretch. 12:50 a.m. 050. I guess 0050. 00 if you want to be technical. Whatever. I decide, man, it's bullshit. I'm gonna lay down. My knees hurting. Clutching for that backing. I'm just tired, so I lay down. 2:40 a.m. The trainer leans over the bed. He's taking the top bunk. Another reason why he's a good trainer. So why don't you go in there and check on that? So I go in, check on it. Oh yeah, we're waiting for, we need to get something approved for this load, whatever, for the truck. Alright, she's like, it'll probably be an hour, maybe 2, maybe sooner, but, we don't know. Alright, whatever. Come back in, lay down again. 6:40 a.m. We got there at 9 p.m. 6:40 a.m. Or our pickup time was 9 p.m. We got there just before 5:30. 6:40 they bring us back to a door. An hour after that, they lock us in, open our doors. 45 minutes to load us. We're out of there 8:30ish. So we spent 13 or so hours sitting, waiting. And we have to drive it all the way fucking across the country. We had to wait 13 hours. So we also have an issue on the truck where the code that you put in, if you saw my other video where you have to put the code in to start the truck, y'all drivers probably know what I'm talking about, that was going out. So you put the code in and it wouldn't do anything. You put the code in again, it wouldn't do anything. And again, and again, and again, and it wouldn't do anything. So you try to start the truck, and the alarm goes off. And you try to put the code in, and the alarm keeps going off. And on and on and on. And this happened the last 2 or 3 days. Like the first day I was on the truck, didn't really happen. Second day, happened. And ever since then. So they send us from Idaho back to Utah this morning, once we got done with that load. Now, I didn't sleep for crap last night because I was waiting for the phone call because they had my number, and, I wanted to be up and not, sleep, not mess my sleep up. But no, wasn't going to be like that, no. 13 friggin' hours. So they send us back to Utah, to our terminal here in Salt Lake City, which is where I am right now. And we schedule an appointment to get that thing looked at, the code box, whatever, at 10 o'clock tonight was as soon as they could get us in. So that means we'll probably have to drop the load that we're supposed to take to New York. We get here to Salt Lake City, and we pull in, they fill the reefer, they tell us to go around the inspection bay. I don't know how other companies do it, but at Prime, every time you come into a terminal, you have to get your trailer and everything inspected to make sure everything's, working right. We sit in that line for an hour and a half before we can even park the truck and get out. While we're sitting there, the guy, my trainer, goes inside to ask him about the part or whatever, and they said, yeah, they'll come out and fix it while we're sitting waiting for this hour and a half that we're waiting. A couple minutes later, a guy comes out. They don't have the part, but they can bypass it until we can get to Springfield where they can fix it. So we bypassed it. Then we finished our hour and a half wait trying to get into that place, get inspected. And that was it. Now we're doing laundry, took some showers. Since they're going to have to move the appointment time back because they totally screwed us last night. We're keeping the load apparently. And we'll take off tonight. And I don't know how we're doing the sleep stuff. I don't know. I think he's going to drive all night and then I'll wake up and drive in the morning. I think. I don't know. I drove in here. So yeah, it's been a long night. I didn't get crap for sleep last night. It's just, man, it sucks, dude. 13 hours waiting to get into a fucking door. We'll get detention pay. I don't know how much. And my trainer says that I get it as well. I didn't know if being a trainee I would or wouldn't get it. But that's trucking, folks. Those of y'all that watch me that are, planning on starting or curious about getting started, that's stuff you got to deal with a reefer. I was emailing somebody, I don't remember who. There's a couple people I email fairly regularly, but they asked me about the reefers, and if I kind of regretted it, wanted to do dry van. And I was like, we haven't really had crazy wait times or anything. Well, we did this time, so it is what it is, My trainer, this is the back refrigerator, empty. No TV, no video games, nothing like that. So he was able to go to sleep. I stayed up and listened to the radio for 7:30 to 12:30 ish, past 12:30, almost 1. So you can do the math. I don't feel like it. 4 or 5 hours of just sitting here listening to the radio, watching all the other trucks park, go load, leave, park, go load, leave, park, go load, leave, all night. So that's that. Better update about my trainer. We get along good. I knew we'd get along good when 2 days ago, I think it was, we drove by like some biochemical refinery or some kind of plant that stunk like buttholes. And at the same time, we both said it smells like horse shit. Exact same time, exact same words. So I was like, all right, you know, we'll get along fine. Yeah, he's teaching me stuff, you know, giving me pointers as I drive, which helps. My other trainer just sat and talked on the phone, didn't really tell me what I did right or wrong or what I could improve or anything like that. So, you know, and then there's things he'll try to teach me that my other trainer did teach me. There's a lot of stuff that he didn't teach me, or he taught me wrong, or, you know, whatever. But, you know, yeah, it's going fine. The truck, 2012 Cascadia, pretty much the same as the 2014. A different type of APU, if you can see that. Looks different than the one that I showed you in the other video. Different radio, and then some of the, like, function buttons up front are a little different, and a different on-guard system. But it's 10-speed. The back's the same, with the exception of windows down here. I think there's windows up top. Yeah, the windows up top look the same. Cubby hole up there. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I thought there was some other stuff I could add to this video that when I was thinking about it the other night. My trainer is leaving the company in December, so I'm going to be his last student. And it may work out to where I would get his truck or something like that. There's weird stuff with it that I'm kind of don't really want, but you know, if it's this or lightweight, then I'd probably go with this. You know, he keeps it clean. Remember the floor on the other one? Yeah. So, downside, he smokes. You know, it is what it is. You know, I can take it. You know, I've known plenty of smokers. You know, my whole life, so I can deal with it. You know, not necessarily something I'd prefer, but it is what it is. You know. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else to tell you. I'm just tired. Part of me wants to lay down and go to sleep right now, but I probably won't. Chiefs, bam, 6-0. The Raiders. Raiders. Get out of here, the Raiders. No. Mizzou going to Georgia and winning. I will admit it. I said, even though I represent, I wasn't sold on them. No. You know. Oh, another thing about the truck: no Sirius radio, so I can't listen to my sports. Downside. But it is what it is. So that's what I got for y'all. Until then, later.